Hey, what is up guys, welcome to Supercars of Kent. Now, this is a video what I didn't really want to make, but basically it just got too much and I just sort of like had to make it. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go for a little drive and I want to discuss with you what is going on with the supercar scene and all this about spotters being banned and also Arabians being banned from London and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So, where do I start? I don't know. There's only one way to end it. Well, say this really. I kind of knew it was going to happen. The industry going. And how did I know? Well, that I personally, since I've been sort of like going into London since around about, well, first time was this time last year actually, beginning of July, and it was dead, pretty much. The first proper experience I had was on July the 25th, where I first went into London, and it was just mental. And yet there were cars and stuff, and people spotting that. But last Saturday when I went, which was like beginning of June, there was just loads of people there, and I just found it a little bit, well, there was a little bit too many people sort of thing. And I think that's where it's kind of going wrong, because you're going to get, where spotting is becoming really big now, you're going to get people who are new to the industry, who don't know all about the rules and stuff, and they're going to encourage people to rev and do stupid things. And that's where I think the law is coming in, but they're going slightly over the top with it all, to be honest, with the banning of spotters, fining spotters. You know, it's just a little bit overkill. I mean, I don't carry money around with me. Yeah, I carry around about 20 quid with me, just sort of like buying McDonald's and stuff, but I don't carry around about 100 quid with me, you know, in case I get any trouble or anything like that, which is what the fine is. It's a £100 fine with a ban of 48 hours, or if potentially you could get arrested, which I think is a really, really stupid, considering that most of the spotters, I mean, who I talk to and hang around with, we don't usually encourage, hi Dean, we don't usually encourage people to rev or do anything stupid like that. I mean, if you look at this video, what I'm just about to show you, I mean, this is what I like. I prefer it just sort of like be relaxed and stuff. Yeah, energetic stuff is good, but just check this out. Now, you see, I don't mind that, really. I don't mind that. It could be, it's nice and chilled. So, yeah, you see what I mean? It's just, I prefer it really. It's just a lot more chilled out, a lot more relaxed way. I mean, it was coming to the end of the day. I just wanted to sit back, relax and enjoy the car sort of thing. You know, that's really what I was hoping it would be like after this law back in September was going to be put in place. But no, it's still sort of like revving, and it's just escalating. The more spotters are going into London, the more people are just sort of like, the more who are new to the scene are just going to encourage more people to actually rev and do stupid things. The more the press is going to get involved, the more the council is going to have to react, because you're going to get all these people shouting in the street, causing all of them to rev and cause all the cars to rev, and the neighbours and the residents who don't appreciate it, which I don't understand why, because you are living in the city, it is loud and stuff. And to be honest, some of the cars, I mean, the buses are bloody louder than the cars, so I don't know why they're complaining. Maybe because they're slightly jealous. Yeah, they've got all these expensive houses and that, but no, not jealous, they've got all these expensive houses and that, so why would they want to be jealous? I mean, I could easily just quickly go and get the car. And branching off from that, that's how I thought the spotting industry was going to end anyway. Too many people who are getting involved with it. You can't really enjoy spotting anymore because you can't really see the cars, you can't even take any decent pictures. And I'm going to tell you a little bit something what I haven't really told anyone. I actually made a separate video on this, but I didn't upload it because I knew it was going to offend a lot of people. I was planning of not going into London anymore, simply because the fact that when I went up last on the Saturday, there was a load of dickheads, and I thought that the spotting industry just turned, from the last time I went up, turned into complete arseholes who just are obsessed with, you know, being absolute dickheads. And thanks to Tom, who's in the pod vlogs and that, turned around and said, no, that's not the case. Pretty much all of them are well alright people. And I, to be honest, I didn't listen to it. And going into London on the Sunday, it completely changed my mind. Loads of people are friendly, you know. Yeah, you get the odd weirdo here and there, but that's with every society really. But yeah, the spotting industry is really, it's in the middle. I'm in the middle at the moment. But I think with all of this is what my conclusion is. Well, let's just recap really, which is basically going to be my conclusion. Number one, the spotting industry is becoming oversaturated. How is it? Well, basically there's too many people getting involved and stuff like that, and they're basically and that leads on to why the council is putting all these rules in that. More and more people are getting involved. More and more people are, who are new to the scene, don't know about all the rules and stuff. They're encouraging people to rev their engines, do stupid stuff. The neighbours are complaining. When the neighbours are complaining, it goes to the press, and when the press gets when the council gets bad press, they have to put in orders to try and make themselves look better. And then yeah, we're good. And then, well, that leads to more and more aggressive, laws being put in place, which is what the problem is. And then we've got the problem with, the spotters. How I found the problem with spotters. I thought they were all dickheads and stuff like that. Look at this crash. Do you reckon he had a bad day? Yeah. So yeah, I thought there was a lot of dick spotters and stuff like that, but there's not. They're actually really cool people. And then my final conclusion is what I reckon we should do. Now, what I reckon we should do is that we should all do what we should be doing in the first place, but it's not really happening that much, apart from the people who I know and talk to. What we need to do is that we need to talk. We need to become a tight-knit group. We need to be more friendly towards each other. We need to encourage more people to be a lot more friendly to each other, because we're all going to go downhill. It's inevitable now. We're going to go downhill in about a year and a half. It's going to be pretty much impossible to go down in spotting in London. So my thing is just be friendly. I mean, I say I'll try and get along with everybody as much as I can anyway. If you don't like me, well, that's your problem. I mean, if you come up and talk to me, I'll try and be as friendly as I can, because I'm that sort of person. That's what I think everybody should try and do. Be friendly towards each other. You know, as I say, we're all going to go down in this. Let's try and make this year the best spotting year what has ever been. 2016 is a year where London spotting went extinct, but hopefully it was also the year when we all got together, got a grip of ourselves, and made 2016 the best spotting year what has ever happened in London, or if anything, the best place in the world for this 1 year to spot in London. So that's my conclusion. Thanks all for watching. Be sure to subscribe, because the next couple of weeks pod vlogs and that are just unreal. Also, I've got new stuff called Foot Sessions, which is basically where I just walk around on foot. We've got loads of new people in there in the videos, so you better be subscribed to that. And also I've reached 2,000 followers on Instagram, so massive thank you to those who have followed and stuff like that. Hopefully you all new followers have been watching this video, if so, thank you. And that's it for the video. All I need to say now is good luck, good spotting, and goodbye.